What's up, people? Cypher here. Welcome back to Sector 2, Lost Crusade. And we are starting with Maelstorm. We're in the collection phase still. We're on the last day of it. So today we have to prepare ourselves to put some armies into training so they can clock over at that time. So then we don't waste speed ups or anything on the first one. We just get insta points. Then we can maybe speed up some, depending on resources and such. I'm still working on my barracks, so what's the events page saying right now? We got challenge mode. Cool. So I'll try challenge mode out in a bit. Let's go to the schedule first. Ooh, heroic trials coming up. Nice. That's some more Garradon fragments, hopefully. I've already maxed out Alistor, so I don't need his fragments. But I really do need Garradons. I'm so close to actually getting him maxed. Wow, it's still here. I didn't expect that. Last day at the hero wheel. Let's get a spin. Yes! Epic! Always great when you start with a fragment. Yeah, boy! Claimed that entire page, unfortunately, so I can't get any more spins off of it unless I pay crystals to do so. As tempting as that is, you know. Let's delete missions. Has Enyo started? Enyo looks like it's starting. It looks like it's having a bit of a hiccup. Right. I've got no people out. Let's go send my people out to nodes. So now we're just sending out to the collection points, collecting more resources, gaining more points for the Maelstorm, trying our best to keep... Are we at the top still? Or have I been kicked off already? No, we're still up there. Yes. Nice. So far, so good. We're only 5th in terms of the actual personal ranking side. Sector 2 appears first in 5th position. However, the overall sector themselves seem to be really participating. So that's awesome. That's why we're doing it also. And we just got to keep doing it all today. And then soon enough, I will get myself prepared to start training troops. Yeah, boy. I just finally made it to my first 40 barrack, which is Dreadnought. I'm going to do the Dreadnought first. Then I'm going to work on the troops, Vanguard and Prim, Eradicators, and then Whirlwind, then Predators. That's my order of barracks I hope to achieve. Right now, one be en route. Yes! That's my first load of T9s right there. So now when my Veterans Call comes through, this little skill here, it will give me 50 troops every time I poke it, basically. And it will always assign it to my highest level, I think. So that would be literally my Dreadnoughts. Time to build a T9 Dread Wall. Well, hey, Enyo started. So, in 8 hours, 58 minutes, I'm going to be checking back here. And I'm going to have a look at our first round fight, innit? Let's see what happens. See if we can pull this off and win a 5-win streak. Yeah? Hopes and expectations, but it's nice to be optimistic, isn't it? Yeah, boy! I did one. I got a T9. Yes! And my first choice had to be Dread. I just want to make my Dread wall first and then build from there. Dread, Troop, Whirlwind, Pred. That's my order I'm going to go with. I seem satisfied with that. So far, it's actually being accomplished. I've got 10 T9 Dread right now. Yeah, boy! Come at me with your T8s. My Dreads will stop them, I hope. So, that's excellent. Now it's just time to get the Vanguards. I'm going to work on the Vanguards. I'm currently working on them. They're the lowest base that I've got so far. The rest of them are on sort of healthier numbers. The lowest being the Prim building, 37. We've got 37. The Preds are 38. So they're closer to the end. Whirlwinds are 39, so they're literally at the end, ready to go. I want to get the vanguards there first. Now, as you can see, I've got all mine milling over for training, but these two here I'm going to now set to be heavy training. At the moment, at the time where I was sent, I trained those for small, when I should have really just trained them to time over, because the next Maelstorm is going to be troop training, and we need everything to sort of clock over around that time. When it comes to it though, I couldn't really set my times I couldn't set them at all, purely because I put my focus in this building right here. Therefore, all my time and my effort was spent in this, so that I got myself some T9s to mill over, so that when it comes to the clock over, I'll just speed them up. I got plenty of training speed ups, and I'm more than happy to burn through them, especially for the Maelstorm. Also, I'd like to say, you might want to reassess your appointing heroes. When it comes to the appointing hero side, each section gives you benefits and boosts, percentage boosts of pretty much across the board, all different types of things. Now, in here is training speed. It can be added, and it's in the Master Acquisitor section. There are a few heroes you've got that have training speed. I advise to do stuff like this, alter yourself so that you are favouring the training speed right now, especially when it clocks over for the Maelstorm and the Maelstorm's actual stage, which is train armies, simply put. I'm going to end on Enyo and Gift of the Emperor, just so that we can see what Gift of the Emperor is, see how we go about things, and at least I can get the information out there sooner rather than later, and we'll find out what happens in Enyo. I'd like to make an apology to Commander Torfin. Yeah, I'm saying that right, am I? Commander Torfin, I'm sorry. I didn't notice there was a DWG tag, and that when it comes to alliances, you always got, this is a good example why you've got to check on the tags, yeah? Because you could make blunders and make silly wrong attacks. Like I nearly did then. I nearly made a clown error, but this dude saved my ass. Pardon my language. This dude saved my behind. Let's rephrase that. Now, I actually completely just sent this deployment thinking it was just a dead base. I checked right next to it and this was 0. That one wasn't 0. This one was 30 though. Yeah, see? So I was confused because I kind of checked it and thought, well, that's a farm base. Let's just hit that. I didn't check the alliance and I really should have. Luckily for me though, they on their A game with the shield. They managed to block my attack. And I wasn't even paying attention, so I'm well appreciative and grateful that they did that. And I apologise for throwing a random attack at you. Sorry. So our first match we lost. Darn. Never mind. Always next time. Let's see what happens in round 2. Hopefully we can take a win on that one. Now, we just got to wait for the clock over so we can see what the Gift of the Emperor is actually saying. Uh-oh. BTS is coming up. And here we have it. Gift of the Emperor. Bonus production. So produce resources all day. When doing that, the best thing to do is put some boosts on. Production boosts specifically. So I'll put 3 of each on. And I'll just keep topping it up through the day to make sure that I can actually get the best out of my resource production in my base. So I've sped up one of every building bar the vanguards because they're upgrading. But I sped up all my T8s and my T9 dreadnoughts at least once, and that gained me all 4 to clear. Brilliant. So we're already cleared the missions within, what, minutes of clocking over, which now just leaves us all to just keep milling these troops, and with any luck we can stick to the top spot here, because this is going to be the questionable part. Well, thank you very much for watching the video. Please remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment if you'd like to. Much appreciated if you do. Bless up!